What's good, guys? Popo here, and today I want to talk about something pretty important. Something that we all do. I know I do it personally every time that I'm on my MPC. I want to just make the song. I want to get it done. I want to see what I can do, what comes out. And yeah, it's a really, really fast workflow, and you can do that. But when you're limited on time, and you're like, man, I only got 10 minutes a day to be able to do whatever I want. Or there seems like there's no time, that everything's eating up your time. I can tell you something. The more that you take on, the better that you'll get. Don't ever count yourself short and think that, oh, the world's throwing me too much, because, like I said, if you're lifting weights or whatever it is that you're doing, the more you do it, the lighter those weights become, the easier that routine becomes. Just put yourself in that routine, and I promise it gets easier and easier. One thing that I did, like when I was going to school, right, and this is totally off subject, but it'll make sense in a second, all right? I had a stack of books, CompTIA, Security Plus, you name it, it was in there, network security, and yeah, I got a bunch of hard drives out of the school, and it was pretty dope, and I use them on my MPC videos too. But one thing that helped me was time. Time's never on your side, man. So everybody knows that when this thing gets set for 10 minutes or how much ever time that I have, however long this video is, when my time goes off, that means that I have to stop. And that's what I did this morning. And you don't have to do everything all at once, all right? By doing that little by little and just dedicating those little chunks of time, I did a whole year's worth of those books in a month. So I was able to do whatever I wanted for that whole month, or for the whole rest of the year, after I just cranked down and did it like that. I just set that time, throw it outside your studio, like if it was a live grenade or something. They know that if anybody goes down or opens that door, that it will go off. And make sure everybody's on page with you about your time, because time is serious. Time is money. Time never stops, all right? And like I say, the more that you take on, the easier it's going to become. And no matter what you're doing, if you feel like, man, I can't do this, I'm struggling because of this, or I'm struggling because of that, I need this to compensate to make this feel good, and all those little fillers that you're doing, whether it's vaping or smoking or drinking or whatever it is, that isn't going to make you feel any better, dude. Trust me. The only thing that's going to make you feel better in life in general, and the only way you can be able to move forward, is by giving it 100%. And after you give it 100%, you ever see those dudes run those marathons, man? They're out of breath and they give it that 100%. And then they can tell that story that they did, they can't believe that they did it. And the next time they do it, they want to do better because they believe that they can. It makes it easier for them. That's all I'm saying, man. Just give it 100%. Always give it 100%. Even whenever I've been one to say, hey, it isn't worth giving it 80%. It's just not, no, it's wrong. Give it 100%. Always, everything that you do, and it does pay off. Yourself some time, man. It never stops. I had 10 minutes to fix this beat up this morning before I went to work, and I've been really, really cranking it out, which is, bring it on, man, let's go. And like I say, I'm getting bigger, stronger, I'm eating more, and I feel good. And I'm obviously doing this at a different time. I have a different energy about me and everything. I don't even know what time. It's probably 11 or 12 at night right now. But I dedicated this time to do what I want to do. And nothing's going to stop me from doing that, because I'm giving it 100%. And when I'm at work tomorrow and I can say, hey man, I had one view on this video and somebody liked it, it's all worth it for me, man. And that's all I want to say, is just I'm sharing the message. Don't think about tomorrow, or you're going to be anxious as all get out. And don't think about yesterday, because that's just going to bring on depression, and that's not cool. Focus on right now. Set your timer, 10 minutes. I had this little 10-minute thing, and when I came home, I was like, what was I thinking? I'm like, I made this beat at like 6 this morning, and I'm like, what state of mind was I in? And the beautiful thing is I didn't add anything else major to it. I don't have any drums, I don't have anything. And now that I'm in a different state of mind, doing it out of my routine, and dedicating this time specifically to this. But probably from now on, because I'm liking the energy that I got to go and do my thing, and now I have a dedicated time, and that AC thing only kicks on a few times here at nighttime, so I think that's dope. But other than that, guys, man, work hard, stay blessed, and thank you so much for watching. And if there's anything that I can do to help you guys on the MPC, do it. Do one thing at a time, man. When you're building a puzzle, you don't throw the whole damn puzzle on the table and try to put it together. You put one piece at a time, alright? Just like that, one track at a time. And if you gotta stop, save it. Come back to it later. That's sometimes the best thing to do is when you're making a track, instead of rushing and getting it done, is stop. Slow it down so that whenever you come back to it, you can hear it and you'll appreciate it a little bit more. I'm not talking 5 minutes. I'm not talking 10 minutes, walk away and come back. I'm talking about start the beat, go to work, come back. That's tough, man. That's like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to lose the groove. And I'm one to preach, don't ever stop and do that, but try it. Especially when you have to. Alright, guys, my time's up. I want to thank you again, and I'm out of here. I'll be here tomorrow, so I'll most likely see you guys tomorrow. But thank you very much, and I'm gonna play this here and edit this video, put it up. Always give it a 110, guys, or 100. Always give it 100.